We want to get to a story that we've been following extensively, especially over the last couple of months, and especially since that tragic murder of Iryna Zarutska on Charlotte Light Rail. And a lot of the conversation is centered around safety, especially on public transit. So we're approaching the middle of October, believe it or not, and right now we are about a month into new safety operations that Mayor Vilaus announced about a month ago. WCNC Charlotte's Jesse Pierre is following the story for us. Again, Jesse, it's been a month since she put out this press release stating these changes and what they hope to do to make cats safer. Any progress? What can you tell us?
Hey guys, so I'm here at the East West Station stop. This is where the tragedy happened here late August when Iryna Zarutska was deadly stabbed to death, unfortunately. There is still a memorial out here for her with photos and flowers, and there's a little note that says continue to add to this memorial in her honor and some pictures and so forth. And when the incident happened, it caused a lot of outrage and a lot of folks asking city leaders to step in, step up, and make sure that crime like this is not something we see on our trains and our rail line and throughout the community. And City of Charlotte Mayor Via Lyles put out a statement saying right away that there would be a deployment of bike patrols and security and fare check folks to check fares and so forth, and that has been a big message throughout. And for weeks, really, we've seen so many different press conferences. We've seen so many different meetings with cats and city leaders talking about the different things they will do to step security up and make sure that folks who are using public transportation feel safe. Now, right when it happened, I was here and you can feel the extra security, right? Right when the trains opened, folks came out and they had their vests and they were, hey, checking for tickets and etc. And so there's still a level of that feeling, but it just feels a little lighter. I will say that I saw bike patrols pass me twice. There were two rounds of bike patrols where I saw three officers on bikes pass by. And I spoke to a couple of folks who are riding the trains, and they tell me they feel it's been pretty consistent. So today, the gentleman I spoke to, I asked if his fare was checked today. He said no, but he says the last 3 days it has been checked. And I also had reached out to CAS to see like how many fare evasion citations they've given out. It's been over 1,800 since the start of this year. I think just over 1,860 this year so far. And so they told me that, their security team and so forth are deployed in different areas throughout the entire system. You can't guarantee that someone's going to be in a specific train the entire time or a specific vehicle train. But from what I'm getting from riders, that there is a consistent feel that security level has gone up. Now, when it comes to do they want to see more or so forth, I got a sense that they're liking that it is at least consistently more, than compared to before the tragic incident where they didn't see any. And so I asked folks, well, do you feel safe, with this? And they, the general feeling was they do feel safer just seeing the elevated efforts, and they do want that to at least stay around. So that was kind of the sense that I got today. Nick.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. This is an ever-evolving situation as far as security and how they apply it, and the conversations continue with that. Jesse, again, has been following this extensively for a while now. Jesse, thank you for your time. You can get Jesse at 5 and 6 o'clock this evening on WCNC Charlotte and over here on WCNC Plus. Jesse, thank you for your time. Be safe out there.